I think one thing that leaders who are dealing with change or change resistance often don't think about is this idea that most organizations are inorganic in nature. What do we mean by that? Most government forms, or even in nature, we see where you and I have an opportunity, we get to vote on who make the decisions in our lives, or we get to sign referendums on laws or bills that are passed, or we get to protest when we think a change is happening that we don't approve of. We never get to do that in organizations. And in fact, very often I've got a boss or a boss's boss who are making decisions that affect me, and I never got a chance to vote on them. I would never have voted for them as my boss, or I never would have voted for this decision being made in the organization. And yet here it is, massively impacting my life. Well, that's very inorganic. And so in that dynamic, why wouldn't you get resistance to change? And in fact, why wouldn't you get unhealthy resistance? It's inviting it because I don't have an opportunity, I don't have a voice to express my dismay or my displeasure at the change that's taking place. And so partly what we need to do is understand that inorganic dynamic or that inorganic nature in organizations, and then make sure that we are not resentful of the resistance, but that we honor that resistance, that we recognize it for the good that it is and for the insight and the learning it might provide us as leaders.